Discipline beats motivation every single time. I'm Jacked and I've uploaded 1,000 videos on YouTube under 10 months. In this video, I will tell you why and how discipline beats motivation by far, and why you have to have discipline so that you can achieve your goals. You see, motivation is emotional. Discipline is logical. Someone might say something to you that is motivational. They give you an inspirational, motivational speech about why you should lose weight, how you're going to feel, the man you're going to be when you have lost all of those pounds, and you get hyped up and get motivated, and you decide in that moment that once and for all you're going to lose that weight and become that man that you just envisioned. But the next morning, as soon as you wake up, you realize that all of the hype, all of the motivation is gone. So you just sleep in and you do nothing. 1 week after that, you listen to a song and the lyrics and the rhythm motivate you to become better. Maybe that's your ego talking. Maybe that is really the lyrics of the song. But you get really inspired and motivated to change. Again, the next morning before work, the alarm goes off and you stay in bed. Because you don't have discipline. You see, discipline is not emotional like that. Discipline is logical. You know why you're doing what you're doing, and you're not going to let your current feelings dictate what your action should be, what you're going to do. You let your mind, your brain, your logic dictate what you should do. For example, I have been working out for 2.5 years now, 3 years, something like that. And I haven't gone every single day. Why I haven't gone every single day? I have been going at least 4, 3, 5 times a week since I started for 2.5 years, 3 years. And because of that, I have a body that I'm proud of when I look in the mirror. I was skinny. I looked like a worm. I looked like a worm. And I didn't really care about working out or building muscle. But one day I got inspired, got motivated. I just dilly-dallied and procrastinated, said I was going to do it, and didn't do it for weeks and months and years, actually. Until one day I actually decided to do it. And from that day on, didn't matter how I was feeling, I would do push-ups or do pull-ups or do squats. And I did that for 1 year straight, every single week, then 2 years, then here I am now. I started this channel 11 months ago, and right now I have over 1,000 videos, including recorded live streams, shorts, and long-form videos. I didn't want to record videos or do live streams every single time I did, but I knew of my goal. I knew of my dream, and I still know of my dream, and I think about it daily. That's why I'm disciplined. For example, today I didn't want to wake up to do live streams. I didn't want to. I just didn't. I felt like staying in bed. I just felt so grumpy. But I stopped thinking and I just acted on my logic. Didn't think too much. Just got up out of habit, like as if I was a robot, right? Automatically, naturally, because I conditioned myself for the past months now to wake up at the time I said I would, because I remember logically what my dream is. And you are an emotional creature, but you can, as a man, have a logical, emotional mission, but act on logic every day with your habits, with your actions that you take, so that you can get closer and closer to your goal. So the next time that you get motivated, use that. It's okay to use that motivation. But it doesn't matter if you're motivated if it goes away the next morning or the next day, because you're just not going to do anything. So learn how to be disciplined, meaning you do the habits, the actions you said you would do the previous night, the following day, the following week, the following month, and then it becomes easier and easier to every time you say, I'm going to do it, you do it, even though in a moment you're feeling like you don't want to do it. So this is what I'm trying to teach you in this video. Use the motivation to remind yourself of your dream, of the man you want to be, but get used to doing things that are uncomfortable. because you know logically what is your goal, what is your dream, and for that you need to follow certain habits, you need to take certain actions. I hope that helps. Remember, you are what you think about, you reap what you sow. Pay the price today so you can pay any price in the future.